y'all, and welcome to today's video. We are going to be looking at all the new makeup releases, things that have just launched or are about to launch, and we are going to judge them. Are they cute? Are they ugly? Do we want them? Do we not want them? I'm going to share my opinion. I would love to hear what y'all are excited about, what you're not excited about. We can totally disagree about makeup. It is not that big a deal. If I hate something and you love it, then I love it for you. We're gonna have a good time. I'm gonna pop up photos of the new releases, and yeah, we're gonna judge. There is a lot this week. I'm super excited about it. We have a lot to talk about, so let's jump into it. Let's first talk about this reveal from Adept Cosmetics because this palette looks so beautiful. So Adept posted a photo of this palette over on Threads. If you are not on Threads, it is like an Instagram version of Twitter, essentially. So it's their version of Twitter. You can like type things, you can share photos, you can do all kinds of stuff like that you can do on Twitter. It's like a newer platform. I am on Threads, just at Heather Austin Makeup. I always have that in my description box. But I saw this like reveal from Adept, and we have got to talk about this because this is so freaking beautiful. Now, I love Adept. If you are new here, hi, I love Adept. One of my favorite, like top favorite. Such an amazing brand. Beautiful mattes, beautiful multi-chromes, beautiful formulas. I actually had a collaboration palette last year with Adept. So wonderful to work with them. Like, they kept my palette stocked for over a year, and I just love the brand. So we're going to talk about this palette though, because we saw a sneak peek and we talked about it months ago about just the outer packaging and the reveal of the palette name, but now we can actually see the inside, and this is the Sumerian Sunset palette. So we do have 5 mattes in this palette. I really like this layout from Adept. They did this with their Inspired palette. It was limited edition, launched earlier this year, and I really liked that. I liked having the 5 matte shades with the 10 like multi-chrome, duochrome, holochrome, whatever you want to call it, like beautiful shifty shades. So of course I plan to purchase this palette because I need it. Looking at the mattes, I think those are so well chosen. It looks like we have a couple of like grungy greens, a burnt orange, maybe like a muted peachy color, and then maybe like a pastel neon yellow. I feel like those are going to lay a great groundwork for all these beautiful multi-chromes that we have up top. It looks like there's some variety in this palette, some deeper shades, some lighter shades. So I cannot wait to get my hands on this. All I know is that it is coming this fall. I do have an affiliate code with Adept, and as we talk today, if I have any affiliate codes or discount codes or anything like that, I will just pop them up on the screen as we talk today, things like that. Just letting you know. I will also link everything I can in the description box down below as well. So definitely check there if you're curious about anything. I try to link things, I try to put codes, I try to put like launch dates if I have them. Everything will be in the description box. So with this palette, it does look like a perfect like fall, end of summer color story. Now, I always say wear your makeup whenever you want to. Like, you don't have to wait and wear fall colors in October. You know, like, wear your makeup whenever you want to, but I do think it's fun to be inspired by the seasons from time to time. So this, like, for end of summer going into fall, I think it looks so beautiful. I cannot wait to get my hands on it. But we also have another sneak peek from Adept. So let's talk about this one, because this one says it is the sister to the Ketracel White palette. I love that palette. It has 2 multi-chrome cream highlighters and then 2 beautiful like rainbow powders that I have used on eyes and face. So to know that it is getting a sister makes me happy. This one is Rainbow Raider. Catch Yourself White was in white packaging. So this one is in what looks like black packaging from this photo. And it's Rainbow Raider. So I'm wondering if we're gonna have maybe deeper highlights or like more cream blushes, or is it gonna be like just different shades in that same formula, because I love that cream highlighter formula so much. So I don't know when this is launching. It just says stay tuned. So I will, because I need both of these, okay? Like, I am just gonna go ahead and mentally spend that money in my mind, because like, take my money as soon as you're ready, Adept. This is absolutely gorgeous and I can't wait. Talking about Sumerian Sunset. Sorry, we're going back to Sumerian Sunset. We were talking about the Catch Yourself White sister. Sumerian Sunset, so beautiful. I need those shades in my life. Okay, let's talk about the snooze fest that is the new Urban Decay Naked palette. This is the thing for me. Urban Decay, they did something with the Naked palette. At the time, it was amazing. You had all these beautiful neutral shades. It was pretty neutral as well. It wasn't super warm. It wasn't super cool in my opinion. I feel like overall it was neutral. Then they did Naked 2, which was cooler tones. Great. Still naked, but for cool tone people. Then they had Naked 3, which was like pinky tones, more pinky. Still cool, naked. We had like Naked Heat, which I really enjoyed, very warm tones. We've had so many Naked palettes at this point that I'm like, who is naked that looks like this? I know that everyone's talking like aliens are real, so I'm guessing maybe this Urban Decay Naked Metal Mania came from that. I don't know, because who, what? Like silver and purple and like bright yellow gold. I'm all about that. Like, listen, I'm all about it. You know what I mean? Like, go for it. But why does it have to fall under the Naked umbrella? I don't understand that aspect of it. Like, make the palettes you want to make, Urban Decay, but why do we have to keep putting the Naked name on it? I don't get that. You know, like, I don't understand. And maybe it's the name. Like, maybe... You know what? I was going to say maybe it sells a ton in store, but no, like the Naked palettes always go on sale now, so I know they're not just like selling out because of the Naked name. So, like, are you excited about this? I'm underwhelmed. I'm underwhelmed. If they wanted to do a Naked palette, you know, they discontinued the original. I don't know why they wouldn't just come out and be like, you know, the original Naked is back, but we've updated some of the formulas and textures, and, you know, it's the 2023 version of the original Naked palette. I think a lot of people would be more excited about that than something like this. But let me know. Listen, I know I'm bashing this. I know I'm like, who wants this? But if you want it, I'm so happy. Like, more for you. I will not be like in line trying to get one, but I hope you get it. I hope you love it. The world would be boring if we all wore the same makeup, liked the same things, looked the same, sounded the same. So if you love it, I love it for you. But it is not for me. Now, what is for me, what is most definitely for me, are these new releases from Unearthly. So, there is a pre-order up for the Halloween box. I know I talked before saying that it was like Halloween mystery box. It is not a mystery box. It is all revealed over on the Unearthly channel. I will link Hayden Haunts down below so that you can check out the channel. You can see everything that's going to be in that box, but we know for sure that palette is going to be in there. I have not watched the reveal. I plan to. I have not had a chance to watch it yet, so I'm definitely going to. And I already ordered the Halloween box though. I already ordered it. I bought it the day it went up for pre-order because I love Unearthly so much. I collaborated with them on a collection available now, FYI, you know, like the Resurgence collection. Of course, I love this brand. So I already ordered the Halloween mystery box, but these two other not mystery box, Halloween collection box. Sorry, not mystery box, Halloween collection. I'm gonna have to keep like correcting myself. But there is also a pre-order up for the new remastered Fall Magic palette. So I do have the original Fall Magic palette I bought from Unearthly, and I know that they like retired that one, discontinued it, but they wanted to keep the spirit of fall, the vibes around, so they made a new Fall Magic palette. It is in their beautiful like rectangle format. All of these palettes are. So I definitely plan to get that. 6 mattes, 6 shimmers. It is available now for pre-order. Again, I do have an affiliate code with Unearthly. It works on most things on the site. I mean, not my collection and not clearance items, I don't think, but it should save you on all of the like new releases. And then there's also the Sorceress Smoke palette. This one also looking super duper beautiful. 6 mattes, 6 shimmers. I know I'm saying shimmers, but I believe some of those are multi-chromes. I mean, I know some of them are because I did see like some swatches and stuff. So these are going to be available now for pre-order. So again, I will link them down below. I think I am getting the 2 palettes sent to me in PR. If not, I'm gonna buy them myself. Listen, all of this, like the Halloween box, Sorcerer Smoke, Fall Magic, you will see videos from me. Oh yes, you will. We will swatch them, we will create, we will play, because I cannot wait to get my hands on them. Like, I cannot wait. Do you hear me in this video saying, take my money? Take my money. These brands, hit me up. I'm ready to give my money away. Like, these releases are looking so good. I honestly, so much good makeup is coming. Like, my little makeup lover heart is just so excited. These fall releases, y'all, they've got me in a chokehold already. Okay, let's bounce over to something that I'm skipping, because I've just said like 2 Adept palettes I want, 3 things from Unearthly I want. Let's talk about something I don't want, and that is this Patrick Ta Major Dimension 3 Matte Eyeshadow Palette. Now, we're going to talk about some neutral palettes. And it's not that I don't want them because they're neutral. I love neutral. You may not know that looking at me today, but I love bright colors. I love neutral colors. Like, I love makeup. We don't discriminate when it comes to makeup here. Like, I love neutrals. But this palette from Patrick Ta, Major Dimension 3 Matte Eyeshadow Palette, $70. This has cool and warm tones, matte and cream formulas. So it looks like the dark brown and the black on the side of the palette are creams. For me, this just isn't bringing anything unique to my collection for $70. Now, if one of my favorite brands puts out a neutral palette, I already know I love the formula. I already know I have a great experience with this brand, and I'm like, I love this brand so much, I want all the shades they make in these formulas. that's usually what will tip me over to buy a palette that is maybe like this, that is not like super exciting, but something I could use. So for me, I'm not gonna buy this. I've never tried Patrick Ta. I have definitely watched reviews from other creators on the previous eyeshadow palettes, and while I think they look great, it is not something that I feel like I need. So I've never tried his eyeshadow formula. I can't speak to that. And this matte neutral palette is not going to convince me to spend my $70, but I would not be surprised if this palette sold out within the first week of launch, because I think so many people will get a lot of use out of this palette. I think that having the warmer tones and the cooler tones is very smart. I think that was a smart move, and I think a lot of people will like this. I'm definitely not saying that I don't think it will sell. It's just not going to sell to me. Now, speaking of neutrals that I do like, Natasha Denona has released the I Need a Nude palette. Now, looking at this palette, is the color story super exciting and innovative? No, but I love Natasha Denona eyeshadows. I love her formula. I have great experience with her brand, and I want shadows she puts out. I skipped the last little mini palette, so I already purchased this, y'all. Like, listen, I already purchased it. It's available at different retailers. My code only works on the Natasha Denona site if you order from there. Definitely don't have to use a code, but just letting you know, if you want to get a discount on it, you can use a code, but only from her site. So I am going to make a video on this palette as soon as it comes in the mail. I cannot wait. I love Natasha Denona's formula, and I think this is going to be a really pretty cooler toned palette. Now I have the Glam palette that is all cool tones, and I really like that one. I will say, like, when it comes to browns and more neutral shades, I usually enjoy things that are more on the warm side, the olive side, the kind of yellowy gold side, because I feel like it's what I love most with like my skin tone and my undertone. But I do enjoy playing around with cool tones as well, especially when it's in formulas from my favorite brand. And I do really like my cool tone palette from Natasha. So no questions asked, I bought this palette like as soon as I woke up in the morning and it was available. I bought it. I literally bought it while I was laying in bed. I needed it. It looks pretty. It looks pretty. So let's see. This says it is a complete perfection of eyeshadows that range from the lightest of the deepest of nude shades for all skin tones in neutral to pinkish undertones. I like that she pointed that out. I definitely think that it is nudes for that neutral to pinkish undertones. It says the signature pressed powder mattes and metallics, which I love, and there is going to be the sparkling foiled formula and a brand new wet effect formula in sparkling and glossy finishes. I'm guessing that's going to be more like an iridescent light topper type of formula. That would be my educated guess. Brand new wet effect formula, sparkling and glossy finishes. But I'm intrigued. I cannot wait. Like I said, you'll have a video coming from me this week with this palette. I needed it, so I bought it. Natasha Denona took my money. Okay, so I won't spend too long on this Blend Bunny release because I do already have a video here on my channel, and I did film another look using this palette. That video will be coming to y'all soon. I just have to get it edited and up, but this is the Forget Me Not palette. So this is a palette that is made to be mixed. It's like supposed to be an all-in-one palette. In my video, I did try this on the face and the eyes, so definitely watch that if you are curious at all. And again, I will have a second look with it coming, and the brush set as well. So this is available now, and again, It's neutrals from a brand I love. That palette was gifted to me from the brand. You can definitely watch my video on it. And having that Blend Bunny palette and having just bought the new Natasha Denona palette is why I'm not going to be picking up this Danessa Myricks Defining Neutrals palette. This is one of her Groundwork palettes. It says it's for eyes, brows, face, and lips. One palette with different textures. It says there are 2 textures. Velvety pomades with shape and fix, so 10 color coordinated shades. Multi-use palettes for eyes, brows, face, lips. It says you create your base with the velvet pomade, set with the shape and fix, blend with the shape and fix, line with the velvet pomade. So those 2 different formulas. It says it will be available on September 4th, so I will link to the Sephora site, and it's gonna be $65. So I don't need this palette. I feel like this concept is something that a lot of people will like. Just like I was talking about with the Patrick Ta, I think people will get a lot of use out of this. Patrick Ta and Danessa Myricks are both brands that are sold in store at Sephora. I know not every store has them, but even just the fact that they're at Sephora makes them way more easily accessible to so many people. Not everybody, but a lot of people, maybe more so accessible than buying from an independently owned brand that's only sold on their site. So I'm sure this palette will do super well, but because of what I already have, I don't feel inclined to purchase this one for $65. So it looks beautiful, but it's a pass for me. Okay, we have so many fun things to talk about, y'all. Let's talk about this collab from Dose of Colors and Trevor. I don't want to say his last name wrong. Beret or Barrett. I'm very sorry if I mispronounce it. I mean, no offense, because listen, this collection looks beautiful, like so beautiful. So he teamed up with Dose of Colors to create this collection. This is limited edition. It is launching on August 23rd at 12 p.m. Central Time. Okay, let's kind of break this down because this palette, the Eternal Love eyeshadow palette, this looks beautiful. It's in that format that I was talking about earlier that Adept did that I really like, with the 5 matte shades and then the 10 sparkly shimmer, whatever you want to call them, shades. I'm looking at this and I think this palette is going to be a hit for the brand. I really do, because we have 5 matte shades that just kind of go in a gradient. They're all neutral shades. They go from light to dark. I think that was super duper smart. And you know what? I'm sorry. I think I said that there were 5 mattes, but that black in the bottom corner looks matte as well. So that might actually be 6 mattes and 9 shimmery shades. So looking at the shimmers, it looks like, from what I'm seeing in the photo, maybe 2 of those are duochrome and the rest are shimmers. That's just what I can tell from the swatches. And yes, I'm right. I'm looking at the swatches up close again, and it is 6 mattes. So I do apologize for misspeaking earlier. So 15 pan palette, ultra reflective shimmers. Very fun. That, honestly, the palette looks beautiful. And then there is a dual-ended liquid eyeliner. So you have a matte black and a matte white. So Dusk Till Dawn, very beautiful. And then there is a double rainbow clear lip gloss with gold and pink reflex. Really, really beautiful launch. I think this is beautiful. Like, to me, this is the most interesting thing Dose of Colors has put out in such a long time. I think just from these promo photos, just from the photos I've seen of Trevor in the collection, it looks like they made magic together, honestly. Like, very, very cool. I believe Trevor's biggest platform is on TikTok. Again, please forgive me if I misspeak. So I will definitely have to look him up, because that collection looks really pretty. Okay, Nars is releasing new high intensity lip pencils, $30. It's a matte lip color, pigmented, 12 hours of staying powder. I'm not interested in this. It looks nice. I don't feel like I need this right now. I 99.9% of the time use a lip liner and then a lip color and then a lip gloss. If I don't do that, I do a lip liner and a gloss. Like, I love a lip liner. So for me, this doesn't come to a point sharp enough that it would like eliminate my need for a lip liner. So I would be using that and this, and with it in the pencil form. I don't know. I have a formula like the pencil, but it's glossy from ColourPop. I like those, but I don't know. This doesn't look super appealing to me. I mean, it looks nice, but like, I don't like, I'm not excited about this. Like, it looks nice. I'm sure it's good, but I don't, like, I'm not interested in it. So anyways, okay, so the brand Kulfi has released new lipsticks, 6 new shades. This is the Heirloom Satin lipstick. It says it's hydrating, satin finish lipstick, and it has canela wax. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah. And then vitamin E, it's vegan, it's cruelty free. These look pretty. I just don't need them. They do look pretty though. The only thing I've ever tried from this brand is their concealer, and it just didn't work out the best for my oily skin. But I do like the packaging on these lipsticks. Like, I like the orange and the lavender. I know this is a South Asian owned brand, so I would really like to like swatch these in store, and I might be interested in these later on. It's just not something I've purchased yet, but they do look really pretty. Okay, if I was able to, I would buy this skin tint from XX Revolution. This popped up on my Instagram feed, and I immediately went to the website to buy this, but it's not shipping to the US yet. So as soon as it is, I'm gonna pick this up. This is XX Revolution's Skin Blur Lightweight Soft Matte Skin Tint. I am curious if this is trying to mimic the Fenty Eavesdrop tint. I love that so much. Like, listen, y'all know, I love that. I think it's amazing. So much so, I bought 2 shades, like a more summery shade, one I can adjust with, you know, like, I love it. So I'm planning to purchase this. I want to know if this is a formula like that, but the fact that it's saying lightweight, soft matte, skin tint, skin blur, give it to me. It is available in the UK though, so I will link it down below. As soon as I can get this in the US, I'm gonna buy it because it really sounds like something I would like, and it's, I think, going for around $10. So I'm planning to pick that up, and when I was looking at the shades, there weren't great, like, it wasn't super easy, but it did have some undertone descriptions, and they did have some olive shades. So I was excited about that. Definitely gonna buy it as soon as I can. Okay, Jones Road Beauty is releasing a brow gel. I actually have this with me. I'm gonna be trying it in an upcoming video with y'all. I'm wearing it again today. This is the brow gel. It says it fills in, shapes, defines brows, and this, I have this on and I think it is nice, but I think this is for people who have beautiful, effortless brows anyways. It coats and combs, but it doesn't like lock them into place. So I do prefer to use this after I fill in my brows to kind of like thicken up my hair, and then go in with a Stronghold brow gel. Very nice product. I'm definitely not ready to like give you my full review yet. I've only worn it a handful of times, but I think it's nice. It's just not that super strong hold that I like. Makeup by Mario has released a new concealer. Now listen, this is the SurrealSkin Awakening Concealer. I bought the SurrealSkin Foundation. It's very glowy, but I thought it was very beautiful until I saw that straight up coconut oil is the 4th ingredient. Now listen, there are lots of things that look like coconut oil, but they're not. They're derivatives that have been like scientifically processed. They do not clog the pores. This, though, that I'm talking about is straight up coconut oil. Okay, my face got these under the skin breakouts so bad after using it just a few times, and I was like, what in the world? And then I'm like, Makeup by Mario, really? Like the 4th ingredient? And it's also an ingredient in this concealer. So for that reason, I decided to pass. Although I am very curious about it, I just know it's not going to be for me. So this says it's a concealer that lifts, blurs, brightens your under eyes, depuffs, medium coverage buildable formula, $29 each, available now. I will link it down below. If you like coconut oil, I know a lot of people do. They like to use it on their face because it's very hydrating. It's just not for me. Jaclyn Cosmetics is releasing new highlighters. Let me pull this name up. This is the Vanity Light High Shine Glazed Balm. So this says it is coming on the 24th. In 5 shades: a warm silver, a golden peach, a golden pink, a burnt rose, a rich bronze. It says it's a high shine luminizing balm. This is not something I'm planning to pick up. It looks just like a cream highlighter. I even was maybe thinking of like the Say blush balm highlighter hybrids that I love. So this is going to be a no for me. And it has that more chunky packaging with the big J that makes things a little hard to store. So it's going to be a pass for me, but it is launching on the 24th. Okay, I don't always talk about nail polish here on my channel, but Mooncat is launching a new collection. So I wanted to share it with you because I did buy the full Alice in Wonderland collection from Mooncat, and I have really been enjoying it. It lasts so long. I've been painting my toes with it. It lasts so long. It's easy to apply. It goes on very smoothly, which is important because I'm not amazing at painting nails. So I need a nail polish that's like, I just want it to brush on and be pretty and be done. And I really like that about their polishes, and that they last so long. So I definitely wanted to point out this new collection because it looks like they're really pretty shades. Okay, Youthforia is releasing a new foundation. This is the first foundation skin tint they're going to be launching. It's supposed to have like a really dewy finish, very light coverage, lots of skincare ingredients. So I don't know that this would be for me, but it does sound like something that somebody with the dry skin looking for just a tint would really like. So I wanted to let you know that is over on Ulta, so I will link it down below for y'all so you can check it out. Okay, Huda Beauty Glowish is releasing a new collection. So we have 3 new quads. I saw that Makeup Molly here on YouTube already has a video up if y'all want to watch her. And there are going to be 3 matte shadows and 1 pearly shimmer in each of these quads. These don't look like something I would just be super into, so not for me, not planning to purchase these. I like the colors, but if I had a choice, I would put 1 deep dark shade in there. So this is a no for me. And then there are Glowish Super Jelly Lip Balms. So these are just a subtle tinted lip balm. It says there is matcha tea, blueberry, goji berry, and coconut scents for 12-hour hydration. So not for me, not something I need right now, but it is a cute release. Glaminatrix is releasing new singles. I wanted to show you these. I think these look so beautiful. If you were in the market for some new like single shadows and these beautiful metallic shades, like these look so sparkly. The swatches, beautiful. I love that they have their own little compact. I think this is such a beautiful collection of single shadows. I love the textures. I love the shades. Just really pretty. Okay, we have a sneak peek. REM Beauty is going to be launching a foundation, the Sweetener Foundation. It says skincare color hybrid. Hydrate the skin, buildable, blendable coverage, 60 shades. That's really all we know about it right now. This looks like a sneak peek that was maybe shown in an Ulta catalog that went out. So we'll definitely talk about that if we have more information. Hopefully this week, next week, maybe we can talk about it more. Sol de Janeiro has a new fragrance. This is the After Hours fragrance. Black Currant, Midnight Jasmine, Amber Woods, $24. This is going to be available on the 23rd. I really like Sol de Janeiro scents, so I would really like to smell this one. It sounds really nice. Made by Mitchell has cream face palettes. These are the curve cases. 8 colors of the Gloss Dew Creamy Formula. Radiant, fresh faced glow, 4 bronze and contour shades. This is not for me. Just the description makes me think it's going to melt off of my oily skin. So it's a no for me, but these do look so beautiful. To me, like when I see this, it just looks like makeup artistry to me. It looks like something makeup artist would love, but I think my oily skin would just eat it. All right, y'all, that is all we have to talk about today. I hope whatever you're doing, you're having an amazing day. I will put my makeup details in the description box. I did film this look for Instagram. Hopefully it all turned out okay. If so, I will be posting this to Instagram and TikTok. I will link my socials. They're always in the description box. But thank you so much for watching. I hope whatever you're doing, you're having an amazing weekend. I appreciate you being here. Please subscribe. I have lots of videos coming, and I will see you soon in another video. Bye!